Starling, Clarice M., good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Crawford.
Instructors tell me you're doing well. Top quarter every class.
I hope so. They haven't posted anything.
I have a job and I thought of you. Not really a job, more of an interesting errand. Walk me to my car, Starling.
Who's the subject?
Psychiatrist, Dr. Hannibal Lecter.
Hannibal. Thank you for the opportunity, sir, but I have to ask when.
You're qualified and you're available. Frankly, I don't have a real agent I can spare right now. I don't expect him to cooperate, but I have to at least say we tried. Lecter was a brilliant psychiatrist, and he knows all the dodges. Dossier on him. Copy of the questionnaire. Special ID for you. If he won't talk, then I want straight report. How's he look? How's his cell look? What's he writing? The director himself will see this report with your name if I decide it's good enough. I want that by 0800 Wednesday. Keep it to yourself. Now, I want your full attention. Are you listening to me, Starling?
Yes, sir.
Be very careful with Hannibal Lecter. Dr. Chilton at the asylum will go through physical procedures used with him. Do not deviate from those for any reason. You give him nothing personal. Believe me, you do not want Hannibal Lecter in your head. Just do your job. And never forget what he is.
And what is that? It's an anagram, isn't it?
Hester Moffat. The rest of me. Miss the rest of me. Meaning you rented that place. You put those things in there, paid for an advance 10 years ago. Why, Dr. Lecter? Thank you.
Your bleeding has stopped.
It's nothing, it's just a scratch.
Why don't you ask me about Buffalo Bill?
Why, do you know something about him?
I might if I had the case file. You could get that for me.
Why didn't you tell me about Miss Moffat? You wanted me to find him. Or do I have to wait for the lab?
His real name is Benjamin Raspel, a former patient of mine whose romantic attachments ran to, shall we say, the exotic. I didn't kill him, merely tucked him away. As I found him, in that ridiculous car in his own garage, you would have him listed as missing person, which, in poor Raspel's case, could hardly be more true.
You didn't kill him, then who did?
Oh, who can say? Best thing for him, really. His therapy was going nowhere.
Wouldn't it have just been easier to leave him for the police to find?
And have them clomping about in my life? Oh dear, no. At that time, I had certain special amusements of my own. How did it feel when you found him, Clarice? May I call you Clarice?
Scared at first, then exhilarated
Ah, why?
because you weren't wasting my time.
Is there something that you use to get your courage up? Memories? Tableau? Scenes from your early life?
I don't know, I'll have to check.
Jack Crawford is helping your career, isn't he? Apparently he likes you and you like him too.
I never thought about it.
Your first lie to me, Clarice. How sad. Tell me, do you think Crawford wants you sexually? True, he's much older, but do you think he visualizes scenarios? Exchanges? Fucking you?
That doesn't interest me, Doctor. And that's the sort of thing Megs would have asked.
Not anymore. Surely this odd confluence of events hasn't escaped you, Clarice. Crawford dangles you in front of me, and I offer a bit of help. Or do you think I look at you and wonder how good you would taste?
I don't know, is it?
Or does this seem to suggest this negotiation? There's something Crawford can give me, and I'm willing to trade for it. I wrote to him offering my help, but he hates me. So he won't deal directly. Punishment for Miggs, you see. Just like that gospel program. When you leave, they'll turn the volume way up. Chilton does love his petty torments.
You killed Raspel, Doctor. You know, don't you?
I've been in this room for 8 years, Clarice. I know that they will never ever let me out while I'm alive. What I want is a view. I want a window where I can see a tree or even water. I want to be in a federal institution away from Chilton. And I want a view. I'll give good value for it. Crawford could do that, said he won't. You persuade him.
Who killed your patient, Doctor?
Oh, a very naughty boy. Someone both you and Jack Crawford are most anxious to meet.
Buffalo. Bill, what? Bill killed him all those years ago? That's impossible.
Who's he stalking now, Clarice? I wonder, don't you? How many more young women will have to die before you'll trade with me?